Hello, gang. How's it going? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are around the world. It's your boy Rami over here. I hope you're doing well. Um, Sorry, I'm not. I was about to get my headphones on, but I realized I'm not gaming tonight. So it feels very unusual for me to not have my headphones on there. I hope you're all doing well, guys. Stevios, S Gamer, lovely to see you again, my man. I hope you're doing well. Mariam, of course, as usual. MVP, always here in the chat. It's pretty amazing. Thank you for being here, Mariam, as well. Larissa, very nice to meet you, Larissa. I've seen you, make a few comments, which is always appreciated. So thank you so much. That's pretty awesome. W man, this chat sucks and it's boring. Well, if you have any requests, let me know, man. I could do it for you. Worst chat ever, Robbie. I don't know who Robbie is, but my name's Rami. But it's nice to meet you, W man. Aisha, good evening. It's 3:55 in Algeria. Wow. Okay, so it's almost 2 a.m. here in Sydney. So there you have it. Claudio. Hey, man. How's it going? Nice to have you here tonight. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. W man. Oh, you sound a bit butthurt by my existence. I know you have beard envy. I'm so sad that you can't grow a gorgeous beard like this. Sorry, God blessed me in this way, so your loss. Guys, just doing a check if you guys can actually hear my audio. How's the microphone going? Again, this is so weird, like just having a microphone and having no headphones on. I'm still not used to it. Claudio, I'm doing okay, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not doing the best. Um, that's the problem. We could hear it. W man, you're a troll, man. You're a troll. But come on, you're still welcome here, dude. Even if you supposedly dislike me, I feel like you have a little like. You just don't want to admit it. Like there's a little like. Where are you from, W man? Anyways, tell me, where are you from? I'm very curious. Yeah, I haven't been that good, to be honest. My health has been bad. My asthma has been very bad lately, which is terrible. So I haven't been doing that good mentally as well. So yeah, I'm just going to be real with you. I haven't been great the last week or so. But that's why I thought I might do a little chat and just check in on everyone else. This is a nice way for me to kind of, reacquaint with everyone. I do miss you all. Absolutely, I do miss you all. And I can't wait to play the next game. I haven't even been thinking about the next game, to be honest, guys. So I'm sorry about that. But it will happen very soon, I promise. Claudio, how is Among Us? Have you been playing Among Us? That game? Let me know, because all my friends are talking about Among Us, and that I need to play it. So I'm very, very close to purchasing Among Us. So let me know. I'm about to cook ribs and pork. Hold on. I'm about to cook ribs and pork breast because my girlfriend Mary has a birthday and we're celebrating. Well, happy birthday to your girlfriend, dude. I'm sure you're going to show her an amazing time. Oh, birthdays are always fun. My birthday's in December the 9th. That is my birthday. When are your birthdays, guys? Aisha, W-Man, Larissa, S-Gamer. Tell me when your birthdays are. I'm very curious. Coffee Talk, salam, wa alaikum assalam. Thank you so much. The beard looks good on you. Thank you so much. W Man was insulting my beard. Attack, army, attack. Nah, it's okay. W Man is just playing around. He's just trolling. That's okay, man. It's the internet. Come on. What am I expecting? The internet has a lot of people on there, all different backgrounds and ages. I won't lie, like me, sometimes I'm a troll on the internet. We're all trolls sometimes. Among Us is incredible. We have to give it a try and play together. I agree, Claudio. I I think I'm just gonna get it. I'm gonna add you, and the language barrier we could deal with later on. I think we should just play the game and see how it is, man. That would be really good. Claudio, your birthday is January the 9th. Nice. Very nice. I'm December the 9th, so we're just 1 month apart. Mariam, hola. Hola, Mariam. How are you? So nice to see you here, as always. Mariam, when is your birthday? What date? So Claudio's is January 9th. Mine is December the 9th. So we're getting closer and closer to our birthdays, guys. How exciting! So I have my bottled sparkling Voss water from Norway, guys. Clearly it was pay week this week, and I got my fancy sparkling water. Oh, whoops. I always do that, guys. I always do that. Aisha, 11th of April. Beautiful. Okay, that's nice. 11th of April. You're half French and Algerian. Wow. Wow, that's beautiful. You must be beautiful. That's a beautiful mix, I've got to admit. Your English is not good. That's okay. I have people here that speak all different languages. I try and speak as clearly as I can, but I have an Australian accent, and Australian English is very weird. Like, Australian English is very lazy English. Okay, so I apologize if you don't understand me. Let's try this again, guys. Here we go. There we go. That's better. So, guys, it was a long weekend here in Australia. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it was a long weekend, a public holiday. It's called Labor Day. So today, a lot of the shops were closed, and I went to the beach. It was 33 degrees in Sydney today. What a beautiful spring day. Mariam, do I like only beautiful women? Do I like only beautiful women? No. No, I don't think I like only beautiful women, I actually like women in general. For me, your personality means so much. Your personality is who you are. So I don't care really, like, you could look amazing and you could have the worst personality, and then to me you're not attractive, like you become unattractive. So yeah, that's what I think. So no, I don't only like beautiful women. I like people. I like humans. I like men and women in that sense. Like, I love good people regardless of who they are. How about you, Mariam? Do you like handsome, dashing men? I'm just asking for a friend. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a cheeky mood tonight, so forgive me. I'm feeling very cheeky this evening, so I'm pretty good at that, aren't I? Braulio, to play Among Us together, we should include a translator to make things easier for us. It's a game which is a lot discussion. Oh, I see. It could be fun to communicate ourselves without Yvonne. Oh, Yvonne! Where is Yvonne? Yvonne told me she was going to be here tonight, so we're still waiting. Bella, Yvonne, she might be on her way. We will see if she makes it to the stream tonight. But yes, Yvonne can be our translator. I love that Yvonne can speak Spanish and English very well. So she could be a great translator for us, which is what we will need if we're going to play Among Us. Oh my god, I'm so excited, man. Yeah, I feel like that's a game we need to play. 100%. Hello, Larissa. Welcome back. How are you? Larissa, where are you from? It's such a beautiful night here in Sydney, Australia. It was a very hot day, and now at night time we got this cool breeze, this cool wind, and it's incredible, absolutely incredible. Larissa, you're from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Very cool. I'm from Sydney, Australia, Larissa. Yeah, we're very far away from each other. I haven't been to the mainland United States. I've only been to Hawaii. Hawaii was pretty cool. I did like it. But maybe one day, after this whole coronavirus rubbish, I could come to mainland US. That would be really cool. It's 11 a.m. there in Florida. Okay, cool. That's a good time. Currently in Sydney, it's 2 a.m. So 2 in the morning. Which is, yeah, very interesting. Larissa, we were talking about birthdays earlier on. I'm going to guess your birthday, Larissa. Okay, let's see if I'm psychic here. Okay. Alright. Larissa Lim, your birthday is on... Drum rolls. Larissa Lim, your birthday is on October the 19th. Am I correct? I think I'm very wrong. Let's see if I'm a psychic or a psycho. Who knows? "9:07 in the morning for you, Mariam, in Guatemala." Is it Guatemala or Guatemala? Guatemala, I think. Yeah? I don't know. Sorry, forgive my ignorance. I usually am very good at geography, but Guatemala I'm not very familiar with. So guys, are you all familiar with Australia? Like, what do you know about Australia besides kangaroos? Is there anything that you think about when you think of Australia? Like, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about Australia besides kangaroos? Like, I'm very curious. Like, when I think about Argentina, Claudio, I think about, like, what do I think about? The Andes. The Andes Mountains. Like, for me, Argentina equals the Andes. Florida, when I think about Florida, I think about, like, low key and Miami. Guatemala, honestly, I have no idea what to think about. Like, Guatemala, I don't know, coconuts? I have no idea. Oh. Claudio, what will I play next? Damn, I've been really thinking about that. I haven't even purchased the game yet, to be honest. But I'm hoping by next week or like within 10 days, I'll have the next game ready to go and I could start streaming. The next game, I was thinking about Tell Me Why. Life is Strange Part 1, the original. And there's a new game there's a few new games coming out, a few new story games. They're coming out this month, and another one is coming out in December. So I've got a few different thoughts. But I'm not 100%, man. If you have any suggestions, Claudio, on my next game, let me know. Among Us, of course, but any other games like story games or like horror games, that's what I like. Barry Losh. What is Barry Losh, Claudio? Barry Losh is beautiful. What is that? Tell me, dude. Tell me. Among Us. I knew you would say that, Claudia. I knew. I knew. Oh, Bariloche, Argentina. Okay, I'm going to Google that right now. Hold on. Okay. Bariloche, Argentina. San Carlos de Bariloche. Okay, I hope I'm saying that right. Oh, wow. Wow. That looks amazing. Okay, okay. That's somewhere I need to go. What a beautiful town. Guys, Google Bariloche, Argentina. You're not going to regret it. Like, that is beautiful. You got, like, the mountains, you got the sea, you got beautiful architecture. Wow. Good suggestion, Claudio. Very good suggestion. Oh, that was just gorgeous. You see, that's the one thing I wish Australia had. So Australia is beautiful with landscapes, like scenery. You got beautiful scenery in Australia. But in terms of like historical buildings, I mean, Australia is very young. Modern Australia is only 250 years old, you know. But you go to South America, you go to, Europe, you have places that are 500 years old, 1,000 years old, more than that, 3,000 years old in the Middle East. It's amazing. So, like, Australia is like a baby, you know? Pardon me. One sec. Do you know Iguazu Falls? It is in Misiones province of Argentina, one of the eight natural wonders of the world. Yes, I do know those waterfalls, Claudio. I'm obsessed with waterfalls. Like if you've seen my vlogs, I'm constantly looking for waterfalls, swimming in waterfalls. I love waterfalls. Like they're amazing. So yeah, how do you pronounce it? Iguazu. Those waterfalls look amazing as well. Yeah, Argentina is a beautiful country, man. Um, I would love to visit it one day. And of course, Claudio, you're very welcome to come to Australia. You can bring Mary along. It's okay. Bring Mary along and come down to Australia. Very, very cool place as well. Very cool place. Mariam, what's Guatemala like? Is it nice? I already told you I don't know much about Guatemala, so is it a nice country? It's funny because Australia is a very big country. It's massive. It's almost the same size as the USA, but our population is only 25 million. So we have a very big country and a small population. Um, but the reason the population is small is because everybody lives near the sea. Once you go inland in Australia, we have a lot of deserts. It's very dry, very difficult to live in the outback of Australia. Mariam, Guatemala has many trees and beautiful women. Okay, sign me up. I'll get my passport ready. Uh, I'm joking. I told you already, I don't only like beautiful women, okay? I just like beautiful human beings. That's all I like. Okay, so first I come to Argentina. I mean, okay, I'm down. I'll come. Man, I love to travel. I'm not married yet. I don't have kids yet, so why not? I don't even have a girlfriend yet, man. Woo. Help a brother out. Get me a gorgeous Latina queen. Oh my gosh. Um yeah. Oh, we're all so silly, aren't we? We are so silly tonight. No kids, no rush, Larissa. To be honest, for me, I really want kids very, very soon. I mean, I feel like I need to be a dad. I need to be a father. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a very important step in my life. Like, there's something in me that tells me I just need to be a father. I'll make an amazing father, just saying. And you're right, you can't rush it. Like children, it's a big deal. So obviously, you got to find the right person, to have children with. But me, I'm 36. So, I mean, obviously, my family are like, dude, what are you waiting for? Get married and have kids. um, yeah, but for me, having kids is even more important than getting married. I wish I could just have kids first. Then I could focus on getting married. Oh, okay, Claudio. So the Argentinian nightlife is one of the best in the world. Wow. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Sydney's nightlife is so boring. It is so boring, Sydney nightlife. It used to be good before, but now it's pretty embarrassing. Yeah, it's not good. Mariam, a lot of beautiful women here in Guatemala. Why do you keep saying that? Like, why? Why would you say that, Mariam? Like, I'm just here, like 5,000 kilometers away. No rush to marry. I agree. I agree. I have friends and relatives that got married very young and they didn't get to travel, they didn't get to experience a lot in life. And to be honest, whenever I see my married friends and family, they look so tired. Oh my God. They look exhausted. They look done with life. So my mentality is first enjoy your life, go out there, travel, meet people, have these experiences, live a little, and then settle down. So I mean, I've traveled a lot, so I feel very lucky. Um, and yeah, I feel like I've seen quite a lot, and that's pretty important. But I think I'm getting ready to settle down. Mariam, I know you have two cats. I forgot their names though. Sorry. I forgot the names of your cats. My bad. Guys, give me 1 second, okay? Just give me one quick second here. Option. Hopefully it makes a difference. Okay. I'm back. So, Aisha, I know about Australia. Besides the kangaroo, the Great Barrier Reef is the largest living structure on the planet. And it can be seen from space. Yes, girl. Yes, you are right. I have been to the Great Barrier Reef 2 times. And the Great Barrier Reef is just beautiful. It is beautiful. But unfortunately, because of climate change, the coral is bleached. So the coral, instead of being colorful, the coral looks like my shirt, like it's white. So that's really sad. The Great Barrier Reef is very unhealthy at the moment. So still very beautiful place. Very beautiful place. Mariam, Mimi and Lulu. Mimi and Lulu. Mimi and Lulu. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Those are your cats. Very cute names. I like it. I like it a lot. Claudio, the clubs open at midnight and close at 7 a.m. You must be very rested or you won't perform on the dance floor. Oh, man. I like to think I'm a good dancer, you know, but I don't know if I actually am a good dancer. Wow, I have stories back in the day when I used to go clubbing. I have stories, man, many stories. But in Sydney, the clubs usually get very quiet at 3 a.m. 3 a.m., man. So, yeah, that's a bit boring, right? Oh my God. So, I have something to tell you all. It's very exciting for me. I don't know if you guys will care, but I'm going to tell you, okay? So, I have a project for you guys, okay? Pardon me. Okay, so the other day, I went for a hike. I went for a walk, okay? And I went for a walk in this area called Kiama, and there's a bit of bush, a bit of trees, you know, and I was walking around by myself, and I looked like at the trees, only 2 meters away from me, and I noticed something black. So I noticed something black on the grass, okay? So I looked at the grass, and it looked like a snake. I was like, oh my God, what the hell is that? I thought it was rubbish. And I looked, and I pointed at it, and I said, oh my God, is that a snake? And then the snake moved, and it was a real snake. So it's the first time in Australia I've seen a snake in the wild. And that was very exciting for me. So the snake is called, I want you to Google this. I saw a red-bellied black snake. Okay, so I typed that in the chat there. Feel free to go to Google and type red-bellied black snake. That is the snake I saw a few days ago, 2 meters away from me. Okay, and I was very excited to see that. So Google red-bellied black snake and tell me what you think. This snake is venomous, it's dangerous, and it's aggressive. So it's pretty scary. Avon, hola Avon, marhaban, habibti, kif khalik, how are you tonight? It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming down. We were waiting for you, and it's so good to see you here tonight, Avon, even if it's for a short time. Mwah, thank you so much for coming. I hope you're having an amazing day. I appreciate you popping in and saying hello in the short time frame that you have. I know that you're busy. I'm sorry I couldn't stream yesterday as well. Aisha, what kind of music do I listen to? With music, I'm very flexible. Like, I listen to a lot of music. There's a current group that I'm in love with. I think they're called Midnight. So I'm just going to type it in the chat. Midnight, great music. I think the song is called Midnight, Last Train or something. So if you Google that, it's kind of like a very nostalgic 80s song. You know, it's really cool, like really, really cool. That's currently what I'm listening to. Yeah, I listen to everything. Rap, R&B, pop music, dance music, anything. Anything. I listen to it. I don't discriminate. So, yes. Hey, Tinker Tink. How's it going, Tinker Tink? I just like saying your name, Tinker Tink. Nice to have you in the chat tonight. How are you this evening? Please let me know. Tinker Tink, where are you from? I feel like I've asked you this before. Where are you from again? Yeah, let me know. I'm doing okay. I'm not. I already told Claudio before. I'm not doing that amazing. Physically, mentally, I have been better. But that's why I thought I'll do this little chat and say hello to everybody. Let you know I'm still alive. Yay, I'm still alive. But no, I've been okay. Thank you. I hope you've been well. Well, you say you've been great. So great is even better than well. Claudio, Rami, did you ever see the biggest pogo in the world? Do you know what a pogo is? I can get inappropriate here, Claudio. What website was that on? Was that on the naughty website? What is the biggest pogo? What is a pogo? Is that the only pogo I know is the pogo stick, or is that a pogey stick? Do you want me to Google pogo? What's a pogo? I'm just going to show your comment there, Claudio. The chat was trying to delete your comment, Claudio, so I accepted the comment. Oh, you're from Texas. Well, that's sweet. This is me trying to speak in my southern accent. My name is Mary Lou, and it's a pleasure to meet you, Tinker Tink. I'm sorry. Was that racist? I feel like that was kind of racist. My apologies. You can make fun of my Australian accent. That is okay. You could say, "G'day, mate. I'm just going to go and throw a shrimp on the barbie." Wow. Anyways, pogo is when people jump a lot at a recital. Huh? What? Sorry, dude. Claudio, I'm Googling this. I don't know what you mean. Okay, pogo. Pogo. Jumping recital. I'm very curious. The pogo is a dance in which the dancers jump up and down while either remaining on the spot or moving around. When the individual keeps their torso stiff, their arms rigid, and their legs close together. Okay, I'm ready to do a pogo dance. Claudio, if you don't mind telling me if I'm doing this correctly. All right. So the rules with the pogo dance are this, okay? So the pogo dance, you've got to keep your legs together, okay? You've got to keep your hands rigid. And you've got to jump up and down. Like, is this right? Or do I have to, like, go like this? Is that a pogo dance, Claudio? Or is it like this? Or do I have to actually jump? I don't know. I was just following the instructions, my friend. That is the instructions that Google gave me, Claudio. That's wrong, very wrong. Well, I tried. And I think that's what matters the most. Isn't that right, Tinker Tink? You're enjoying the show, aren't you? Yvonne is saying it's polo, not pogo. Yvonne, I have no idea what's going on. I'm super confused. No, Yvonne. Pogo. Okay. And one more time, Pogo. So, Claudio, what you can do right now, seeming we are friends on WhatsApp, you could send me a little video of you doing the Pogo. And then when I watch the video, I'll copy you. So if you want, I'll give you 2 minutes to make a Pogo video. You could do it with Mary if she's next to you. Send it to me, then I will do the Pogo live. How about that, guys? I mean, that sounds amazing. Come on. Okay, you can react live to the biggest Pogo in the world. Oh, GGG Indio in concert. Okay. Yvonne, I was at the beach today at a place called Kernel. I didn't swim. It was a warm day, but the water is still very cold. I just walked around, had a coffee, enjoyed the sunshine. It was such a beautiful day. How's New York, Yvonne? How's the weather up there? I hope you had an amazing birthday. Guys, if you don't mind, can you guys all wish Yvonne in the chat a happy birthday? So October 4th was Yvonne's birthday. So we're a little late, but please wish Yvonne a happy birthday. She's such a treasure in our little chat community here. So happy birthday, Yvonne, for October the 4th. You're the best. And yeah, you are the best. I mean, how else can I tell you that? Okay, so Braulio, you want to put the video on. Let me see. Do I know how to do that? Okay, what if I do this? Hold on. Let's see. Game capture. No, let's delete game capture, and I'm going to add video capture. Okay, let me try that. Oh, no, I think that's wrong. I'm just trying to see, Claudia, if I could add the video onto the screen here. Give me one moment. I'm hoping I can. Display capture, yes. Okay. Hold on. Mind the mess. Okay. Now let's see if I could go to YouTube. And ooh, there I am. Okay, guys, let's watch the world's biggest pogo dance. I have no idea what we're looking at here. Give me one moment here. I'm just going to pop that here. Okay. Sana halwa ya Yvonne. Sana halwa ya Yvonne. That means happy birthday in Arabic. Yes. Wow. Happy birthday once again. Okay, so I'm going to put this video now, guys. Hopefully you could see the screen. And I don't know the song Ophelia Tinkatink by the Lumineers, so I'm going to save that and have a look as well. I just don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'm going to watch it privately, but I will let you know what I thought. Okay. Let me see. GGG India concert, South HDDCC. That's it. Okay, let's watch this video, guys. We are looking at the world's largest Pogo concert. I have no idea. Okay. I'm also going to get the sounds on. Oh gosh, this is tricky. Okay. Un momento. Okay, so far it just looks like a dance-off. I'm ready. Pogo time! Damn! I think I understand now. I think I understand. Let me make sure this is not... oh, this is copyrighted. Okay, let me just end that there. Okay, so... guys... let me get back to the chat. And give you my feedback on that. Yes. Here we go. Okay. So, sorry, I'm just reading the chat, guys. Give me one moment. I'm just catching up. You're very welcome, Yvonne. Happy birthday once again. Claudio, did I miss the Pogo? The copyright. Maybe I'll be lucky. Maybe they'll miss the copyright. The volume was low. Maybe I'll be safe. We will see. So, Claudio, was the Pogo like just the crowd going crazy at the chorus and like just jumping and head banging? Is it like head banging? Let me know. Oh, Yvonne, you know the song. Okay, yeah. That was not familiar to me at all. I had no idea what that was. Yvonne, you can dance in the classroom. I dare you to dance in the classroom. Come on. I double dare you, Yvonne. Yes, so Tinker Tink is from Texas. What do I think when I think of Texas? I think of like steakhouses, like a lot of steak and meat. Like Texas to me is like meat. Do you know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. That's that's my interpretation of Texas, guys. My friend recently came back from Houston a few months ago, and she enjoyed it. She had a good time in Texas. Yvonne, you'll send me a mini video. All right. I look forward to that. I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for your video. Got it. Yes. Okay. So, Claudio, what I think the Pogo is in English is it's kind of like a mosh pit. Not exactly like a mosh pit, but yeah, you have like an area and people around the area, the circle, are going crazy. And if you go in, you could risk your life. Like it's very full on. It's very intense. Yes. I've only been to one music concert in my life, and you can see this video on my vlog. I don't know if you guys have heard of the band The Killers. Have you heard of The Killers? So they had the song Mr. Brightside. What else did they sing? Oh my God, they have so many songs. But The Killers are very popular in South America. And yeah, I flew to Adelaide, another city, and I watched them live. And they were amazing, man. Like they were just on point. So guys, if you haven't already heard of them, I really recommend The Killers. They're a really, really good group. I'll put it in the chat there in case you're not familiar with them, but why wouldn't you be? They're world famous. But they're really cool. Office 2010. Oh my god, can you see that, Yvonne? Where's Office? Huh? Is that on my screen right now? I'm so confused. Okay, let me close the Pogo dance screen. I think I've had enough Pogo for the night. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, the dab. The dab. Tinker Tink, the dab. Very nice. Very, very nice. So I've got to admit, you know, I'm 36 years of age and how do I say this without embarrassing myself? Yvonne, you already know this. I'm a bit, and Claudia, you probably know this, I'm a bit of a TikTok hoe. Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. I do TikToks. Yep. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm all about honesty and just telling you the truth. And I TikTok a lot. I enjoy TikTok. So, yeah, somebody send an ambulance my way. Oh, Yvonne, you sent me a video. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so Yvonne sent me a little video right now of her in her classroom. Well, that's cute. Thanks for sending that, Yvonne. It's good to know that, you know, you're doing what you need to do. Yes. Actually, Yvonne, I remember seeing one of your comments on the Killers video, and I was like, oh my god, Yvonne likes the Killers as well. Score. Which is really good. The Killers are a great group. Really great group. TikTok is not... Yeah, I know. TikTok's not... I mean, I use TikTok just to make people laugh. That's it. Just for comedy, you know. Other people use TikTok mainly to be like show-offs, like narcissists, like literally just people showing off and yeah, like everyone's half naked and no, that's just not me. I do TikTok just to be comedic, to be funny, and that's it. I don't use it for any other things, but yeah, it's not for everybody, Claudio. You're absolutely right. Habibi, yes. Oh my god. So, what's everyone's interpretation of the word Habibi? What do you think Habibi means? Because there's a lot of confusion with the word Habibi. People say it, but what does it actually mean? Do you know? If you know what Habibi is, then please let me know in the chat box. Here With Me by The Killers is one of their best songs. And Yvonne, the sad thing is, The Killers didn't like that song. They thought it was one of their worst songs. I'm like, guys, are you deaf? Like, you sound amazing. Claudio, I must leave at home. They need me to prepare lunch for them. Rami, contact me whenever you want or participate in my live shows or play something together. Yeah, look, I'm going to get Among Us. First, I'm going to learn how to play the game. So let me just play it and get used to it. And yeah, you can, I don't know, either you or Yvonne, you could help us translate maybe. But maybe, Yvonne, you could help me and Claudio connect and play that game together. Somehow, I really, really, really want to do it. So that'll be amazing. But thank you so much, Claudio, for joining the stream tonight, brother. I appreciate it so much. You're a legend, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Take care. Enjoy your girlfriend's birthday, and enjoy the food and festivities. And I'll see you next time. Okay, Claudio? Peace out, bro. Yvonne, here with me, yes. My friends, I say my love to my mum. I say my love to my mum. Tinker Tink, what do you mean? You say, what? I'm confused. You say your love to your mum? Habibi means cariño in Spanish. Dear. Does Habibi mean dear? Yeah, I mean, Habibi can mean multiple things. It can mean like dear, yes. It can mean like darling. It could be like intimate friend, kind of. Habibi, like, yeah. I think dear is a good translation. Shady Abdul Wahed. Hey Shady, how's it going? Nice to see you here tonight. How are you? Inshallah, you're doing well. I hope you are. Shady, were you on my live stream last time? Let me know. Hopefully you're doing well, bro. It's nice to see you pop in and say hello. I really appreciate it. Tell me why. Yvonne, that's a very good idea. I was very, very tempted to play Tell Me Why next. And that's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. The next game I'm streaming, I'm thinking within 7 to 10 days, I will do a reveal. And yeah, hopefully a reveal in 7 days, and I'll start playing very quickly. Like, I'll play it a few days after the reveal, so we could get the ball rolling and start gaming again. I miss gaming. I miss having my, I miss having my headphones on, I do miss that. But in the meanwhile, I'm loving talking to you guys, each and every one of you. You're all wonderful. Cariño. Oh yeah, it's cariño. Got it, yes. Shady, it's your first time. Welcome. Ahlan wa sahlan. Anta min wen? Where are you from, Shady? Your name sounds Arabic, so I'm assuming you're somewhere in the Arab region. Let me know, man. Yvonne, you like Runaways by the Killers? That song is... I heard that song today. That song is just wild. It is so good. Aisha, your comment was retracted. Did you have something you want to say, Aisha? Let me know. How old are you guys? Yvonne is 34. Mariam is 17. I am 36. Mariam, yep, 17. The youngest person we have in my chat is Stelios, S-Gamer Pro. I believe he is 12. So he's so young, so I always try and be as careful as I can, because I got to remember that, young people use YouTube as well. There are kids, and me, I'm a bit like, I don't censor my mouth, and sometimes I just blah, verbal diarrhea, blah. So yeah. Tinker Tink, you're 16. Oh, sweet 16. That's a good age. Enjoy that age. The teenage years. Coffee Talk. Thank you so much. You are great. It's a shame you don't have a large audience. You know what, Coffee Talk? First of all, what's your name? I like to address people by their name, if you don't mind telling me. I really prefer to address people by their names. You too, Tinker Tink. Tinker Tink. If you want, let me know your names. I like to address people by the names their mothers gave them, their fathers gave them. I think it's respectful. Unless you don't want me to know your name, that's okay, Yeah. I don't have a large audience. Well, I don't. I mean, I have 5,800 subscribers, and, for me, what matters most is the quality of the people that are subscribed to me. So, you have some channels with millions of subscribers, and they do live streams like this, and the chat is non-stop. Like, they're not looking at what you're saying. The chat is crazy. There's no proper connection, So me, I'm all about community, like a smaller community. I love that. Like, I'm much more comfortable with that. So for me, it doesn't matter if I don't get big, I love making YouTube videos. I've been doing it since 2006. And, I do it because I love it, for no other reason besides that. But I really appreciate the compliment. Like, that is really, really nice of you, Coffee Talk. Assimilation. Let me see. Yeah, Yvonne, Donald Trump has coronavirus. That was very bizarre. I just feel like this year is just throwing everything in the salad mix. Like, just 2020 is just like plucking and throwing it down our way. When I say I feel like we live in a simulation, like, I don't mean literally. I just feel like like the reality that we're looking at every day is so surreal. It feels like we're in a simulated world. Like, to me, it feels almost fake. Like, it's that crazy, especially with what's happened this year. It's been very full on. Shubsy Bear. Hey, Shubs. Shubra. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I always remember your comments, Shubra. And thank you so much. Everything is good. It's... I was saying, like, this week, I haven't had a great week. Physically, mentally, I just haven't been good, but we all have those times. So for me, it was important to just kind of, get a live stream going where we could just chat and communicate with each other. For me, that's something that I love to do, so thank you so much for commenting, Shubra. I really appreciate that. Where are you from, Shubra? Let me know. Coffee Talk, you have a lot of haters because you expose Islamophobes. Hey. Bilal. Hey, that's what's going to happen. I used to do debates in my very early years on YouTube. I used to debate atheists and agnostics and all that kind of stuff. And, I did it for a few years and it was interesting. Like, I learned a lot. Not only about Islam, but how other people think, And some of those atheists were ignorant and rude, but some of them turned out to be really nice guys that just wanted to have a discussion about religion. And I stopped doing that because, as you said, there was so much negativity, by me making those videos. So I do miss it in a way, but how I connect back to Islamic content is with my Quran recitation, reactions. I love hearing the Quran. I really do. Yeah, Coffee Talk, 5K subscribers is pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Aisha, you use Habibi when you speak with a man that you feel is a part of you. Okay, so Aisha, with you, the word Habibi is more special. It means a lot to you. Here, we just call each other Habibi all the time. We call our mates Habibi, we call our relatives Habibi, we call our partners Habibi, So it's nice that you use the word for a more special meaning. I do like that, Aisha. Shady, you're from Egypt. Beautiful, Egypt. Masr. Very nice. Yeah, Yvonne, like, I've been to other live chats with other, like, YouTubers, and I can't even see what's happening. And the YouTube is not even looking. Like, to me, that's, like, senseless. It's brainless. Like, if you're going to have a chat, you got to be able to read with everybody, Ticka-tink, you're a conspiracy theorist. I don't mind conspiracies. I always lend an ear, when people talk about conspiracies. Because believe it or not, some conspiracies have actually been truth. Some conspiracies where people were called crazy have been exposed to have been true at some point. So they're not always myths. They're not always false. You know what I mean? But I am very cautious with conspiracies. I always try and look at all the evidence that I can. Thanks, Yvonne. I really love chatting with all of you guys as well. I'm so glad you're all here tonight. Coffee Talk. Bilal, do you think it was wise to debate with those people? Look, I feel like debating with those people at the time was something that helped me grow, helped me grow with learning about what I thought theologically and with how other people and how they thought. I don't regret it. I'm glad I did it. I still have those videos, but I put them all on private. Yvonne, oh, thank you so much. My chats are engaging. Um, yeah, amazing. Um, let's see. Shubra, you're from the USA, Virginia. Very cool. I know very little about Virginia as a state. Hopefully, it's a nice place to live. I'm always super positive. Look, I really hope that I am. I try to be. Um, Clearly no one is positive all the time. As I said, I've had a very rough week. But I try and look at the glass as half full as much as I can. That's something that's so important to me, is that, life is going to throw hurdles your way. There's going to be obstacles and difficulties, and you're constantly battling in life. You're battling your mental health, you're battling your physical health, you're battling relationships. It's difficult, but I think it's better to be optimistic and positive about it. JK, God is a myth, no evidence. Look, JK, I respect your opinion on that. I really do. You think God is a myth, and there's no evidence. That's okay that you think that. That's your perception of the world. That's how you see things. And I've talked with people, and it hasn't always been debates. I've talked very calmly and intellectually with atheists and agnostics before, and I do try and understand their perspective as much as I can. But to say God is a myth is to say God doesn't exist, and I feel like you can't make an absolutist claim like that. You're better off saying you believe God doesn't exist, because it's just the belief that you have. Just like I believe God exists. I don't say I know. I know nothing. I'm a human being, right? But we have our beliefs. And I believe God exists. You believe God doesn't exist. And that's as much as you know. No more than me. Illuminati. Oh God, the Illuminati. That's a long story, Tikatink. That's a long story. I don't know. I don't know what I think about the Illuminati. I mean, that there's a lot going on with that. But that's for a whole other video, Shady, thanks for the link, the recitation link. I will have a look. JK, you think Muhammad was violent? That's okay. That's, you got to remember that he was peaceful for a lot of his life whilst he was being persecuted and his people were being persecuted. So he was peaceful for a long time, and eventually violence was permitted. But you got to think, JK, you got to think of the environment that Muhammad lived in. You know what I mean? He lived in a place where Arab tribes, it was very tribal, were continually killing each other and fighting each other. It was already a violent society. So the fact that he was non-violent for a lot of his life, and only used violence mainly as a means of self-defense, and of course, obviously, Islam is a missionary religion like Christianity is and other religions. What happened afterwards was out of his hands. Okay, so that's what I think. What else? Oh, thank you so much, Yvonne, for your $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's really sweet of you. I'm going to have a coffee tomorrow on your behalf. I'm going to need it. I mean, it looks like JK is here for a debate. Oh my God. Oh no. I'd rather not debate, but if you want to just have a general discussion and not let it be the main topic, I'm happy with that, JK, Coffee talk. Thank you so much. You got to leave now. You're a very nice person. You're based in the UK. Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate that, Bilal. I think we should be complimenting each other more often. And I don't know you personally, but just how you've behaved tonight on the chat and how you've spoken shows to me that you're a great person yourself. So thank you so much, Bilal. Coffee talk. Have yourself a great day, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Aisha, what do you think streaming reaction for songs? I would love to stream songs. The only thing I'm worried about, Aisha, is copyright. As you know, YouTube can be very brutal with copyright. So I've got to be pretty careful. You know what I mean? So hey, that's that. I mean, if you want to send me links and I could check out the songs, I will. And what I could do is I could have a look. If it's got the copyright symbol there, then I can't do it. But some songs and music aren't copyrighted on YouTube, then I'll be happy to check it out. Let me know. Let's see. Shubsy, Virginia is beautiful. Not for asthmatics, damn it. Well, I can't live in Virginia then, can I? I've got asthma. And last night I had a very bad asthma attack. Very bad asthma attack, guys. I'm very quiet with things like this. You know how some people, whenever they're sick, they got to tell the whole world. I'm very private in that aspect. But last night I had an asthma attack, which honestly was so scary, and I thought I was gonna die. It was so bad. So yeah, that's why I carry this bad boy with me. But it doesn't always help. Just gonna take a puff now, because why not? Am I a full-time YouTuber? No, I'm not. I wouldn't consider myself a full-time YouTuber. I'd say I'm a part-time YouTuber. Yes, I do have another job in the airline industry in Sydney, in Australia, but I have some problems at the moment because of coronavirus. So that's a bit upsetting for me. JK, why will I not address Aisha? Oh gosh. Here we go. Aisha is a can of worms that people like to bring up in regards to, attacking Islam. It's one of the go-to comments. And even you, Yvonne, do you remember you respectfully approached me in regards to Aisha and the very, the marriage that Prophet Muhammad had with her? Look, if you need answers to those questions, JK, they do exist because I've looked at them myself. I obviously thought about those questions that you have, just like anybody else would. And obviously there are the websites and commentaries that go against that relationship that existed back then. But you will find a lot of information, and a lot of information that satisfied my answers, satisfied my need for answers in regards to Muhammad and Aisha. So, I mean, feel free to do your research on that. But don't forget to always look at both sides of the argument, There really are two sides to that argument, Jimmy Welsh. How's it going, Jimmy? Where are you from, Jimmy? Let me know. Richard True, Tinker Tink, I've been to Virginia. It's beautiful. Virginia has beaches? I didn't even know that. I thought Virginia was landlocked. Maybe I could be completely wrong. Sorry, my geography is really not good. Jimmy, don't defend that dude. Jeez, don't defend what, Jimmy? What am I defending here? You let me know what you think I'm defending. If you mean I'm defending putting a relationship that existed 1,400 years ago into context, then I think there's nothing wrong with defending that. Ooh, 1 second. I've got a slight delay here. Asthma sucks. Asthma is terrible. It really is. And Yvonne, I don't really have an asthma management plan, to be honest. I just use my preventative medication and my reliever medication. But sometimes, honestly, it doesn't feel like it helps, or it doesn't feel like it does enough. So, I literally have right next to my bed my nebulizer, my asthma machine, ready to go, because I usually will have an asthma attack in the middle of the night whilst I'm sleeping, and I'll wake up and I'll already be in a big attack. And it's very frightening, Like asthma has almost killed me so many times, legitimately. So I'm just thankful and blessed to still be here, and that's no exaggeration. Like I'm very, very blessed and lucky to still be here with the asthma that I've had at times. Autocorrect. Your sister has asthma. Yeah, asthma sucks. I hate it. My brother had asthma from when he was born until he was about 7 years of age, and then his asthma disappeared. And I became an asthmatic at about 7 years of age. I wasn't born with it. So it's just weird how that works, the whole, yeah, the human body is just very complicated thing, isn't it? Very complicated and complex. Aisha, did you think to use essential oil for asthma, by the way? I'm a pharmacist. Beautiful. I'm glad you're a pharmacist, Aisha. I haven't really used an essential oil. No, I haven't. Um, I feel like my lungs are just very clogged, and it's my fault. Look, I'll be very honest with you guys. I am the main reason my asthma is so bad. It is my own fault. Ever since coronavirus, I've been working part-time. So that means I have more time to go to my friend's house. And I go to one of my mates' house that has argile or shisha. And I've been smoking shisha way too much. And yeah, it's my own fault. It's something that I need to address and deal with. Like, I don't feel like my lungs will be this bad at the moment if I was more responsible and thought about my health more. I think about what I eat, but I'm smoking shisha, and I don't think that's good for me. Yes, allergies are also terrible, Yvonne. Pollen dust and peanuts. Peanuts is a dangerous one. Yeah, you really need to watch out about that one. Tinka tink, Allahu Akbar. Yes. Mum was prescribed Claritine. Oh yeah, we have Claritine over here. Um, Shisha is terrible for the lung. Yeah, shisha is not good for the lungs. I don't smoke cigarettes. I can't stand cigarettes. Um, but I do have shisha, yes. That I have shisha about 4 days a week, 5 days a week for the last few months. So when I was working full time, I had no time for shisha. I would go not even once a week, but now that's jumped to about 5 days a week in the last 4 months, 5 months. And I feel like I'm less healthy. I feel unhealthy. JK, look, YouTube just removed your comment, but I could read it still from my chat box there. If you really want to have a discussion about Muhammad and Islam, you are going about it in a negative way. First of all, you're not engaging with me in a respectful manner. You're not getting to know me as a person, as an individual. You are labeling me and seeing me strictly for my religion. And you're going straight into attack mode. I don't appreciate that. You want to come here and you want to talk religion, you want to discuss religion. We have a discussion. We don't just make these comments and attacks on people's beliefs. I don't do that with other people's beliefs. And I grew up in a very open-minded family. I have a Christian mother. I have a Muslim father. My family are Shia, Sunni, Alawi, different sects. My best friend is Jewish. My best friend from many years ago is a Russian Jew. I am the product of tolerance. And I don't see that with you, JK. I don't see that with you at all. So if you want to come to my channel and you want to engage in a proper discussion and a civil discussion about religion, you got to put respect on the plate first, and then we'll do it. But if you're just going to come here and attack Islam and make those comments that I hear all the time, that Muhammad was a pedophile, that he was a warlord, that all this same stuff, as I said, there are sources which explain those situations and put them within a context. And context with religion is so important. Okay, so just think about that. Thank you, Yvonne. Look, I'm really hoping I could get straight back into work and I could go back to normality. I confided to you, Yvonne. I told you about the struggles that I've been having in the last few weeks. It's a lot more than shisha, as you know. I've been going through other things as well. But thank you for being a listening ear for me. It's really helped me out. Fire Admire. Thank you. Dark Angel. Oh, yeah. How's it going? Oh, you're playing Crash Bandicoot. Oh, my God. I haven't played that game in a long time. Yeah, I used to be more of a Sonic the Hedgehog boy myself. But it's nice to see you here in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Omar, a Muslim from America. Salam alaikum. How are you, Omar? Nice to meet you, man. Whereabouts in America are you from? Don't tell me Michigan. Because that's where all the Muslims are. Are you in Michigan or what? Yes, Yvonne, context is everything. Context is everything. Omar, I'm doing okay. Alhamdulillah, thank you. I'm doing all right, Not the best, but I'm doing okay. How about you? How are you going, Omar? Tell me. How old are you, Omar? Let me know. Yvonne, what do I value most in a friendship? What do I value most in a friendship? There's a couple things. For me, friendship, one of the more important things with friendship is trust. So, I want to be able to tell my friend anything. If I ask them to keep a secret or if I confide to them privately, I have that expectation of a friend to be able to have that trust to honor, our little agreement. That matters to me. And generosity is very important in the friendship as well. I've been friends with people that, and I'm not boasting, okay, but me, I'm such a generous person in terms of I will always offer, if I open something to eat, I will always offer my friend next to me to eat first, to have that first bite, to have that first try, to grab the few chips or whatever it is. I'll always offer my friend, and that's just my nature. I'll offer them first before even I eat whatever I bought. But I've had friends that are lovely people, but the generosity is not there. It's not part of their DNA. They don't have that concept of being generous, of sharing. Some of my mates are like, I don't share. I'm like, what do you mean you don't share? That's such an important part of friendship, That's from my angle, Let me see. Where am I? Yes, Michigan. I got it right. How did I know that? That's cool, man. That's cool. Even here in Australia, in Sydney, we have areas where there's a higher Muslim population, and I'm in one of those areas actually. And hey, it's cool. We got the best food. It's got a big community feeling. There's a lot of families. I love it. Some people are a bit afraid of it, or they're a bit I don't know, they're just not used to it, but I'm very used to it. I grew up in a very multicultural society, so many ethnicities, so many religions, and I love that. I really do. Trust, honesty, and respect. I hear you, Yvonne. Those are very important things. Malik Hadib. Hey, Malik, how are you? Do I work out? I work out about 3 days a week. Yes. For me, I used to weigh 22 kilos bigger. When I was a kid, when I was about 18, I really blew up. Not literally, but I got really fat. And once I joined the gym, I slowly lost weight and I ended up losing 22 kilos. And I've gained a few kilos during quarantine, about 3 kilos, but I've all up lost about 20 kilos. And the gym for me is a lifesaver. It's changed my health so much. And even though it's made me more confident, I've still got insecurities. I have body insecurities like any other person, but I just am honest about it and truthful about it. But the gym for me is amazing. It's an addiction. I love it. I do about half an hour cardio and half an hour weights. Yeah. Yvonne, for my Instagram photos, I just grab my phone and I take photos like that. Some of those photos other people took, like if I'm on holidays or on a break with somebody, they'll take the photo. And if it's a really cool photo, I'll post it up. But with Instagram, yeah, I don't have another camera. It's my mobile phone. That's it. Shubra, they have Muslims in Virginia too. Very cool. I have a lot of videos coming up, Shubra. I really do. I've got quite a lot of my old school videos coming up from my from my VHS tapes from the 90s. So I have more of those. Those videos are so embarrassing, but I'm gonna put them up. They're hilarious. When I was like in my early teens, and yeah, these like vintage videos I put up on my family and me. I'm gonna do part 2 of my food challenge with my cousin Ronnie, where we're playing Lucky Dip and grabbing gross food items from the bags. I've got to do part 2 of that. You can find out who wins. I'm gonna do more live streaming with games. I've got to pick a new game to play, and I could do the live game streaming as well. I'm going to do another Quran recitation video reaction, of course. I've had so many links, guys, so many videos sent my way, so please be patient. I've got to try and pick a Quran recitation that I like. Yeah, and I have more vlogs, travel vlogs coming up. So there's a lot of videos. I've just been a bit lazy lately, so my apologies. Where are we? Which family member am I most close to and why? Good question, Yvonne. Growing up, I always levitated very closely to my mother. But as I got older, that's shifted, in my opinion, more towards my dad. I don't know what it is. I really need to work on this because this is a very Islamic teaching. Is you got to respect your parents. You got to respect your parents equally. And for me, I notice I get very short with my mother. I get very short-tempered. I just have no time, to hear some of her things, and I just get very frustrated very quickly with her, and I really need to work on that. Like, sometimes I'm rude to my mother, believe it or not. And it's nothing I'm proud of, and that's something that I'm working on. But, growing up, I was super close to my mum. I'd always go for snuggles with my mother. Whenever my dad would come with the sandals or the belt, I'd always run to my mother because she would be the one comforting me. But as I got older and people have their own opinions and thoughts, and I noticed that I clash a lot. I think it's because we can be stubborn, so that's probably what it is. And I'm close with a few of my cousins. I've got a very big family. It's difficult for me to keep in contact with all of my family members. It's impossible. It really is impossible. Thank you, Yvonne. My photos are stunning. Yeah, Omar, absolutely. I think ISIS are a total misrepresentation of Islam. They're the least Islamic thing I've seen, honestly. Their behavior always used to disgust me. And, I'm just so thankful now that, thank God, I mean, hopefully it stays this way, but there hasn't been anything major happening around the world in terms of these terror events. I'm very grateful that it's been quiet, because once those things happen, you then start to see the Islamophobia rise up and the anti-Muslim bigotry and all that stuff. So I'm glad at the moment it's just flatlined and it's been quiet. That's what I like. Malik, you were a skinny guy and you gained 13 kilos by working out. Awesome, Malik. So your goal is to beef up, to bulk up. See, my goal now is to lean down, to get slimmer, to reduce my body fat percentage. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to see the veins. Where are the veins? Oh. Did I have a favorite holiday when I was a kid? Uh, Tinkertink. My Instagram. There you go. I'll just put it in the chat box for you there. It's basically my YouTube name. It's the same thing. So feel free to add me on Instagram, guys. That'll be really, really great. You're more than welcome to join me in that part. My favorite holiday. I'm not gonna lie, Yvonne. I'm not a Christian, but growing up, I loved Christmas. I did love Christmas. I just loved the feeling of it. I remember, growing up, my mum used to put a tree up in the house. And I remember she used to wrap the presents. And I remember, like, as a kid, just, like, falling asleep in that room just with the Christmas tree on. And for me, the Christmas tree and the Christmas lights was such a comforting experience. Like, as a kid, it was very magical. So that, to me, was an amazing holiday for me growing up. I really did love Christmas time, but it was very humble because my mother is the only Christian, in my family, in my Australian family at least. What aspects of humans have made us a successful species? Damn, Yvonne, you're throwing all these hard questions my way. But I like it. These are very intellectual questions. Okay, so what aspects of humans have made us successful? Cohabitation and tolerance. If you look at cultures in the past, including Arab cultures and many other cultures in the world, they were tribal. You'd have your family, your tribes, and even in Aboriginal society here in Australia before, it was a very tribal society. That works good individually and in your close circle, but in a world that is now so small, cohabitation and tolerance is what has let us become successful, in that we've all had to work together collectively throughout history to be where we are today. So even though there's still been wars and things like that, I mean, it hasn't been pretty. I feel like we had to have gone through all of those things to be where we are right now. So yeah, cohabitation, getting rid of tribalism, uniting as a human species, working together and tolerating each other's beliefs and viewpoints, that I think has led to us becoming more successful as a species. Omar, the first thing you did when you converted to Islam was eat falafel. Like, man, I love falafel, all right? But the problem is there's real falafel and then there's the fake falafel. Falafel? Well, in Australia we say falafel. So you have the real falafel or the fake falafel. So the real falafel is the one that's deep fried, crunchy on the outside, bright green inside. That is the falafel I love. But I've gone to some cafes and restaurants where the falafel is like not crunchy, it's warm, the inside is like brown. I'm like, nah, that's some fake ass falafel right there. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. But because I love Lebanese food because my dad's Lebanese. I do love Lebanese food. And I also enjoy Eastern European food, like Croatian food from my mum's side. I've been so lucky to have a mother that could cook so good, honestly. Thanks, Yvonne. Your wisdom amazes me as well. The fact that you could come up with these questions is so refreshing, seriously. Omar, you're a Muslim and you do not belong to any sect. Ameen. Me too. I don't believe in sects. First of all, the Quran states not to divide into sects. What's the first thing that Muslims did after the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, passed away? Split. And that is what caused that problem. If people actually had followed the religion from the start, there wouldn't be that divide, And that's the thing with human nature. Any religious scripture, no matter how much you believe in it, if it directs you to something that your heart and your mind are stubborn to do, you won't do it. And that is what happened in our Islamic history. I mean, for me, Sunni and Shia, they don't exist to me. They're words, They're words to me. What exists to me is Islam and Muslims, and that's it. Intellect and good looks. Thanks, Yvonne. I'm blushing. Lamb stew. Oh man. I can. Would any of you guys go vegan? Just a question. Would you ever go vegan? Could you go vegan? If you had the choice, 1 month, try to go vegan, would you do it? I'm just curious. Yvonne, I love questions. Yeah, if you have questions, ask me questions. Any of you are welcome to ask me questions, guys. Tinker Tink, you'd like to move to Mecca one day. Inshallah. Inshallah. I haven't been to Mecca yet. It's one of our 5 pillars. Salam, Shady. Salam. Salam from Sydney, Australia. Aisha, I agree. Omar, yes, I do believe that Sunni and Shia are like different sects of Christianity. To me, it's the same thing. To me, it's a failure of the people. It's not a failure of the religion. Beef, oh my god. Yeah, I love meat as well. Like, it's So about 8 months ago, I decided to stop eating meat. Calm down, I'm not a vegan. I just tried it for a month. So what I did was I quit red and white meat. So no beef, no lamb, no chicken, no turkey. Obviously no pork. No red or white meat. I only ate fish and vegetables for a month. I just wanted to see if I would feel better physically. Now, I'm not going to lie, I actually did feel better in that month when I didn't have meat. But in saying that, once I stopped and then I ate meat again and tried it, I was like, oh my God, this is a challenge. But in saying that as well, like when I didn't eat meat, but I knew I was going to have fish, when I'd walk past the supermarket and look at all the meat, it wouldn't excite me. I was just like, meh, I'm just going to get my salmon, I'm going to get my barramundi fish, and that's it. And I was happy. It was good to try. I was glad I tried it, I think it was a little detox, a little health kick, because a lot of meat is very bad for you. We all know that. Would I rather have a full Wi-Fi wherever I go or to have free coffee whenever I want? You know what? Coffee. I'm a coffee addict. I'll pick coffee, Yvonne. You know me. I love my coffee. So, I mean, for me, I could just use the data on my mobile phone. I don't need Wi-Fi all the time. Omar, you have a note. Sorry for my brother to ask too much. What do you mean, Omar? Yvonne, would I rather continue with my life or restart it over again? I'll continue my life. I'm happy with who I am, you know. I feel like, you know, your past experiences shape you. So I've had some tough times growing up, you know, but I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't. I love seafood as well. Yeah, seafood's amazing. I love my seafood. Omar, the Mahdi. Um, I think, is it the Mahdi, the one that's going to be um, leading the prayers? And Jesus will be there amongst them. He'll be behind him, and the Mahdi will lead the prayer after the defeat of the Antichrist. That is my understanding. Limited edition about going vegan. The Prophet ﷺ reportedly said that one who does not eat meat for 40 days will waste away. Will waste away. Well, lucky I went for 30 days. I went for 30 days and I was okay. I don't know how popular meat was in the middle, in like Saudi Arabia 1,400 years ago. You know, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was not rich, and meat was like a treat. You know, like nowadays we eat meat every day, but that wasn't what they did back then. Meat was like a treat, a special meal. But now, because we have meat everywhere and it's not that expensive, I feel like we're eating way more meat than they would have had back then, you know. Tinkertink, you followed me. Thank you for following me on Instagram. I really appreciate that. I will follow you back, of course, once I get off this stream. Yes, I agree that we will be given tests in life, 100%. Yvonne, what is the best way to explore human nature? Psychology, philosophy, or biology? Damn! This is incredibly deep for 3:30 in the morning. Far out. Pressure's on here. To explore human nature, philosophy. I think biology explains more about how we function and why we function that way, in terms of especially our bodies. Psychology is great because psychology kind of gets into the mind and looks for patterns and things like that. But I think philosophy is deeper than psychology. I feel like philosophy includes levels of psychology into its studies. You know what I mean? And biology. Biology and psychology can mold into the banner of philosophy. I think philosophy is very underrated. There's a story of the Prophet Muhammad and his companions starving in the middle of the night. It was very sad. Tinker, I remember that story, yes. I think that story, the Prophet, peace be upon him, tied stones to his stomach. That he was that hungry. And I think in that story, one of the neighbors or companions, I think, invited him in and fed him and his companions. And they were so grateful for that, yeah. I mean, just think about how difficult it must have been for him and all his followers. Malik, my sleeping time, because I'm not working at this moment, not tomorrow at least, if I'm not working, I will go to sleep very late, like 4 in the morning, only because I can, and I will wake up at about 11 in the morning. But when I go to work, I have to wake up at 4 in the morning. So my body clock is crazy. It's all over the place. Am I against genetic cloning? Yes, unless it's something that is medically required. I don't think we should be messing with genetics or DNA, Yvonne. Aisha, we did statistics. We noticed that young people who had coronavirus vegetarian because beef and chicken contain zinc, important for health when there is a decrease in zinc in our immunity. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, you know, people put out their arguments, for veganism and that kind of stuff. You got to remember there are bodybuilders that are vegan and have huge muscles and look very fit as well. I think it's just case by case. People are very different. Some people need things in their diets. Each person's different in terms of their dietary requirements. So, you know, for me, I just try to eat less meat. I prefer to eat meat once a week, or twice a week, one red meat, one white meat, and that's it. But I have friends and relatives that literally eat meat every day, and it's not for me. I don't feel right. I feel bloated, constipated. I don't feel overly healthy when I have too much meat. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Omar. Oh, Yvonne, you have an instructor. She's Muslim. Her name is Kadia. Kadia, beautiful. I think, a lot of people that are anti-Muslim or a lot of people that hate Muslims, I think the majority of those people don't actually know a Muslim. That's why it's so important, and even for me, like, I was surrounded by people that really would say disgusting things about Jews, okay? And I'm just going to be honest about it. Family, friends, fellow Muslims that would say nasty things, not about Zionists, okay, about Jews. And that would really make me mad because one of my best friends, as I told you before, is a Russian Jew. He's my mate Jake. I grew up with him, and he's a very dear friend of mine. And it used to annoy me when people would kind of have that perception. But once you actually get to know the enemy, once you actually get to know a person, that follows that belief or creed that you were so cautious about or scared about or didn't like, you learn so much. That's why the human interaction is so important to learning. And that's in the Quran as well. We made you into nations and tribes so you can get to know one another. So when I hear my family and friends talking dirty about Jews, I hate that. I really hate that. Yeah. Capital punishment. Oh, Khadija. Yeah, that's a very popular Muslim name. Yvonne, Khadija was the name of Prophet Muhammad's first wife. Yeah. Capital punishment. What would you like to know? Capital punishment. That is always a tough one. Do I experience sleep paralysis? Malik, I've had sleep paralysis one time in this house about 2 years ago. It was very scary. A man whispered in my ear, "I'm alive." I was frozen and I could feel my body. It felt like electricity, like I felt like energy. And it was very negative energy, very scary energy. And this male voice, very stern voice, in my ear, like outside my ear right there, said, "I'm alive." And I was like, sleep paralysis to me are like, I don't believe it's in my head. Like, I don't believe I'm dreaming it. I think there's more to it. Can someone be born gay? I don't think you could be born a sexuality because we don't develop sexual feelings until we mature, until we hit puberty at least. So when someone says somebody is born gay, I don't believe that because I don't think we could be born into a sexuality. Sexuality doesn't exist for us at birth. Sexuality is something we grasp and understand more as we get older, as we reach you know, teen years. So no, I don't think you could be born gay or straight. Nothing. Like, you're not born with a sexuality. You're born with a gender, believe it or not. Oh. Tinker Tink, does that mean Shaitan is sitting on you? I hope not. I really hope not. Like, that was so scary. Yeah, I personally thought it was the jinn, like an evil jinn. If you bought all the food for me, yep, I'll go vegan. Dude, I love potatoes, man. I bought an air fryer and I've been making chopped up potatoes, like French fries. Then I'll put like truffle oil, and then I'll put cheese and mushrooms, and then I'll put it in the air fryer for about 10 minutes, and you will have these like fries with like gooey cheese and mushrooms. Oh my god. That's not vegan, that's a vegetarian meal. And it's not healthy, I think. I think cheese is like not healthy at all. No vegan for Yvonne. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I'm not trying to, I'm not a vegan, so I'm not trying to convert people to veganism, but I like hearing people's opinions about it. Look, I always tell my vegan friends I really respect them for what they do. I know it's difficult for them to do that, and they have their reasons to do that, and some of them genuinely have a heart and really truly care about animals and their welfare, and I can't not respect that. Like, I do respect that. You are loving and treating another life with respect, And even though for us, obviously it's permissible for us to eat meat in our faith, we're not ordered to do it. It's not like, it's not like we absolutely have to, or we're going to go to hell. Like, it's still an option, So I like that flexibility in our faith. Yes. Oh. Omar, the Jewish people have no income. What do you mean by that? Feel free to explain. But I usually get heartburn. Oh my god, heartburn. Oh, heartburn is my middle name. I get heartburn a lot. I take these, do I have any left? I take these things called Quickies. It's like a chewy thing. And you chew it up and it helps with the heartburn. I take that a fair bit. Pasta, yes. I love my carbs. I just love food. I can literally sit here all day and talk about food with you guys and girls. I'll be more than happy to do that if you... Like, I could just talk about food. I always wanted that job to be a food tester. Like on those TV shows and all that where there's chefs and they're cooking. I want to be that guy that just sits there with a knife and fork ready, and I get presented with a delicious meal, and I get to try it, eat the whole thing, and then give my review. Like, guys, that's like the best job in the world. Let's be real. Let's be real. So guys, I actually haven't asked a single one of you yet to like my video tonight. Look at that. For once, I'm not e-begging, but I am going to beg for you now. Guys, if you have enjoyed my stream this evening, please don't forget to hit that like button for me. I truly appreciate your support in any way, shape, or form. So if you, if you haven't already, hit that like button for me. I would really, really be so happy with that. And also, if you're just watching or you're in the chat and you haven't subscribed yet and you enjoy the content, please hit that subscribe button with the notification bell and you'll be notified whenever I make a new video. I have a lot of new videos lined up to upload very shortly. So some exciting times coming up with my content, of course. And yeah, thank you so much, Yvonne, as well, for your super chat. That is absolutely beautiful of you. I could go out and get my coffee tomorrow. Yes. All of these things, guys, really mean a lot to me, and your support just by being here tonight is everything. All right. So thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate that. I'm going to have to go in a minute, guys, just so you know. It's bedtime for me. It's time for me to get to bed. It's almost 4 a.m. God almighty. Um, we have no hatred for Jews. We hate Zionists. Exactly. But my problem is, say Zionists. Don't say Yahud. Right? So Yahud in Arabic means Jew. Whenever I hear my Muslim relatives or friends cursing, they will use the word Yahud. And Yahud means Jew. It doesn't mean Zionist. Okay, so our religion comes from the deen of Abraham, alayhi salam. It's so important for us, you know. So for me, I have profound respect for people of the Jewish faith that practice their faith. I do have respect for them, you know. So Zionists are a whole different story, guys. Aisha, you're going to work. Oh, yes. Yes, I enjoyed it too, Aisha. Thank you so much. Please enjoy your day at work. I really appreciate you coming in and checking out my stream. You are the best for that. So thank you. And assalamu alaikum to you, Aisha. Enjoy your day. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Malik, wa alaikum assalam. Thank you so much. Have a good night, Malik. Very nice to meet you as well. Yvonne, yes, bedtime for me. I am not tired, so I'll see how I go with that. Tinker Tink, wa alaikum assalam. Thank you so much. So nice to meet you as well. I appreciate you coming to my stream tonight. Yvonne, thank you for all the very good questions. I really enjoyed that. It got my brain thinking. Yeah, Malik, I'll stream more often, 100%. Yes, Omar. Yes, my brother. I was very comfortable talking to you as well. You know, you're always welcome on this channel. And yeah, please come say hello whenever I do a stream. And don't forget to throw your support my way. You know, comment on my videos, stuff like that. As I said, it's not about the numbers with me. It's just about the community. I love having that communal feeling with people that interact with me. Each and every one of you is very special. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Allah Mark, Assalamu alaikum, and I will see you all next time. Peace and blessings, lots of love, and enjoy your day, guys.